I'd like to introduce findings from an independent lab confirming that Sam Keating was the father of Miss Stangard's unborn child.
Chain of custody, Your Honor.
Run as many tests as you like, you'll find that they all prove that Sam Keating is the genetic match to this fetus.
Which still doesn't prove he had anything to do with the murder. Sam Keating is not set to stand trial for this crime.
Which is a mistake, Your Honor.
You want the charges dropped against your client, but the evidence you're presenting here today in court is circumstantial at best.
That's only because a key piece of evidence against Mr. Keating is being held hostage by Miss Parks.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
In a criminal proceeding, the attorneys for both sides argue over whether the defendant is the father of the victim's unborn child. The plaintiff's attorney relies on the report of an independent laboratory to establish that Sam Keating is the biological father, arguing that this fact could be relevant in assessing motive or the defendant's connection to the homicide. In response, the prosecutor argues that even if a biological relationship is proven, it does not, by itself, indicate involvement in the murder and does not create independent probative value. The plaintiff's attorney then claims that a key piece of evidence, a laptop belonging to the defendant, is in police custody, and that examining the location data stored on the device could place him at the scene of the murder. The prosecutor is accused of avoiding examination of this data to prevent the case from turning against her. Given the dispute over the digital evidence, the judge decides to appoint a forensic expert to analyze the location data from the defendant's phone and laptop and to present the findings to the court. Until the expert's report is completed, the hearing is adjourned.
My husband's laptop is being held in police lockup. It likely contains the cell coordinates proving that he was at Kappa Kappa Theta House the night of the murder. Miss Parks refuses to examine the data in fear that it will cost her a conviction.
Do you have access to this laptop, Ms. Parks?
We do have a laptop possibly belonging to Sam Keating in police custody.
In light of the evidence presented today, I'm appointing a forensic expert to analyze the phone data found on that computer and present its findings to this court. Until then, we are adjourned.
Plaintiff's attorney attempts to show that an important piece of evidence has been withheld and must be examined. Prosecutor attempts to undermine the probative value of the opposing party's evidence and preserve the strength of the case. This conflict is entirely natural and is part of the adversarial system. A judge, whenever they determine that the evidence is insufficient for a decision or that a technical dispute exists, may appoint an expert, adjourn the hearing, or order further investigation. Such decisions demonstrate impartiality and careful judicial review.